Hey guys, I real quickly just wanted to let you know to make sure you stay until the end of this video because there is something very important I need you guys to know about. So thank you in advance, and let's start that unnecessarily long intro, shall we? How's it going, everybody? Too Spooky here. And I know it's been quite a while, but today we are going to be counting down some more facts about yet another Bleach character. So today, we are going to be counting down 10 facts about Yoruichi Shihoin. This video was suggested by a ton of you guys, and I've actually been planning on making this video for a very long time, so thanks for making it happen. Anyways, thank you to everyone who suggested this video today, and I hope you all enjoy because this one is going out to you. Real quickly before we jump into the facts, I just wanted to say that my pronunciation is absolute trash, and I'm more than likely going to mispronounce a couple things in this video. But with that, let's just jump into it. Number 1. Although we really never get to see it, Yoruichi does in fact have a Zanpakuto, and we do get to occasionally see a glimpse of it in flashbacks. The reason why she doesn't carry it is unknown, and we only know that she just prefers fighting without it. However, one thing we do know is that since Yoruichi was previously a captain, she does have a Bankai. We know this because it has been stated that the 11th Division is the only squad that's captain has been decided by killing the previous captain, rather than by the usual method of achieving Bankai and being recommended by other captains. So Yoruichi does have a Zanpakuto and a Bankai for that matter, but unfortunately we will never get to see it. Number 2. It's pretty obvious that Yoruichi has golden colored eyes. However, in the 19th segment of the Colorful Bleach miniseries, Yoruichi is shown with purple eyes instead. However, in the next issue of Colorful Bleach, her eyes are golden again. Number 3. Yoruichi's birthday is January 1st, which is interesting because it's actually one day after Kisuke's birthday. Also, spoiler alert! There is a chance that Yoruichi could in fact be dead, but we will probably never know for sure. Number 4. Yoruichi has this tribal looking tattoo on her upper left thigh, and this was shown in the drawing of all the Bleach girls at the beach. And regarding this tattoo, I don't think she actually has it, because the only 2 instances of this tattoo actually appearing seem to be that first drawing at the beach, and then that filler episode in the anime where everyone is actually at the beach. As you can see here, this tattoo travels pretty far up her thigh. So you'd think that during the last arc with the outfit that Yoruichi is wearing, we would have seen a glimpse of it at least once if it actually existed, but it never actually shows up, at least to my knowledge. And another instance is when Yoruichi first transforms out of her cat form into her human form. You can clearly see that this tattoo is not present. So either she got this tattoo later on in the series and we just never really get to see it, or it doesn't exist. So make sure to tell me what you guys think in the comments section down below. Number 5. Yoruichi is 156 centimeters tall, or 5 foot 1.5 inches tall, and she weighs 42 kilograms, or 93 pounds. And I must say, she is a lot smaller than I originally thought she was.
You know, Too Spooky, I thought she would at least be a little bit heavier because of how big her...
I'm gonna stop you right there, Carl. Number 6. Regarding Yoruichi's popularity, she is definitely one of the most popular characters in the series. But when it comes to the popularity polls, she seems to fluctuate quite a bit in terms of how popular she actually is according to those. For instance, she placed 15th in the first poll, and then she fell a few spots to 19th in the second poll, rose quite a bit to 7th in the third poll, and then plummeted to 28th in the fourth poll. So apparently her popularity has just been all over the place. Number 7. Yoruichi is a member of the Shihoin clan, which is one of the 4 noble clans in Soul Society. She was previously the 22nd head of the Shihoin clan and was relieved of her status when she left Soul Society. Out of the 4 noble houses, the Shihoin and Kuchiki clans are really the only ones we know about, unless you include the Shiba clan who were relieved of their noble status. But as far as we know, each of these clans had some sort of duty they needed to uphold. And the Shihoin clan's duty was to protect a bunch of treasured tools and armaments that were given to them directly from the Soul King or the gods. So far, we've only seen a handful of these treasured objects in action, and even though Yoruichi is no longer the head of the clan, she still has access to a handful of these objects. So it's likely she took a handful of these items with her when she left Soul Society, or she has found a way to access them whenever she enters Soul Society. A few examples of these items are this object here that allows its user to fly, along with this cloak bearing the Shihoin clan crest that also allows the user to fly, and were both given to Ichigo by Yoruichi. Another example would be the Shihoin shield that was used to destroy the Sogyoku. And as a side note, the Sogyoku was said to be as strong as 1,000,000 Zanpakuto, so the fact that this little shield was enough to take it down is very impressive. Number 8. This fact right here is mainly for people who haven't read the last arc, so just keep that in mind. But so far we have only met 2 members of the Shihoin clan. The first, of course, being Yoruichi, and the second being her younger brother, Yushiro. So for those of you who weren't aware, Yoruichi has a younger sibling. After Yoruichi left Soul Society and forfeit her title as the head of the Shihoin clan, her brother Yushiro became the 23rd head of the Shihoin clan. He first appears holding this huge bag of those treasured items, and unfortunately we really don't get to see very many of them used. But something that I did notice about him was that he also does not carry a Zanpakuto. And I feel there could be 2 possibilities for why this is. The first possibility being that he is simply not a Shinigami like Yoruichi was, therefore he was never given a Zanpakuto. Although he is still very proficient with Hakuda, Shunpo, and Shunko. So he must have received some sort of Shinigami training or something else on the same level. And my other theory is that maybe it's just some sort of a customary for the Shihoin clan to fight without their Zanpakutos in the first place. And this could very well be the reason why Yoruichi and her brother choose not to carry theirs. Number 9. Although Yoruichi doesn't use her Zanpakuto, she is still someone you definitely don't want to mess with. She is a master in both Shunpo and Hakuda, and along with that she is also able to use Shunko, which is a very powerful technique that mixes Hakuda with Kido to create pressurized Kido that appears as lightning. This technique enhances use in both her arms and legs and allows her to counteract her opponent's movements. She can also fire the concentrated Kido from her body at her opponent, which creates an explosion. This technique also has another form called Shunko, Reijin Senkei, which is where she can create a circle of the electrical energy she's emitting that can unleash a giant column of energy that surrounds and engulfs her opponent. And while she has Reijin Senkei activated, she can transform even further if she chooses to. And since she does not like using this next form, it can also be forcefully activated by Kisuke. This new form is called Shunko, Raiju Senkei, Shunryu, Kokyobyo Senkei, and is basically a hybrid form of Shunko and her black cat form. This form covers her in electrical energy and allows her cat-like nature to manifest itself within her Ryatsu. And the Ryatsu itself becomes unstable and will change its form whenever Yoruichi's mood changes, which just happens to be roughly 48 times per second, making her attacks very unpredictable. And the moment that you've all been waiting for, number 10. As I'm sure you're all fully aware, Yoruichi can turn into a black cat. How she can do this is currently unknown, and as far as we know, she has been able to do this for over 100 years. The reason I bring this up is because I want to start a discussion on how this could be possible. My first guess would be maybe it's some sort of ability that is only performable by those who are members of the Shihoin clan, so perhaps maybe her brother Yushiro can also turn into a cat. My other theory could be that maybe Yoruichi uses some sort of item that she took from the Shihoin clan that allows her to perform this transformation. Or maybe it's just something else entirely. So make sure to tell me how you guys think it is possible in the comments section down below. And if you have a different theory, make sure to tell me what that is as well. Also, if this fact feels a little lackluster, don't worry because I made sure to have a little bonus fact in addition to this, which is that Yoruichi's favorite drink is milk. Which makes sense because, like we just said, she can turn into a cat. And, you know, people associate cats with milk. Anyways guys, that is 10 facts about Yoruichi Shihoin. Hopefully you guys learned something new and enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because if you do, it will help save me from crippling depression. So now that we've made it to the end of the video, here comes that important thing I need you guys to know about if you don't know about it already, because I'm a little bit late to the party. But right now, as we speak, there is a man by the name of Retro Rhino, who is taking it upon himself along with a small team to animate the final arc of Bleach. Now this will not be a 100% replica of the final arc because he is going to be changing some things along the way, making some additions, and taking some things out completely. But it will still feel just like the Bleach we know and love. And as you can imagine, this project is going to be massive. So with such a massive project, Mr. Retro Rhino over here is going to need a ton of help and support from you guys. So what can you do to help or support this project? Well, the first thing you should do right now is subscribe to his channel, which you can do by clicking the annotation on the screen or the link in the description that will take you to his channel. If you want to support even further, you can also donate to his Patreon or PayPal. Also, if you want to get involved in this project, you can. There are tons of things that can be done to help this project along, which I will go over some of those now. At the moment, the main thing he needs is some more animators and artists. So if you, or anyone you know, is an artist or animator that would like to help out, make sure to contact him immediately. He is also looking for voice actors, so if you have some decent equipment and think your voice would fit well for a certain character or characters, make sure to send him an audition. On top of that, he also needs help with sound effects, Japanese voices, music, and just so much more. But the thing he is going to need more than anything is support from the community. So if you love Bleach like me and want to see the last arc come to life, make sure to at least check out his channel to see what all the fuss is about. I'm very excited to see this project come to life, and I know so many of you will as well. So thank you in advance. But anyways guys, that pretty much wraps up this video today, so if you cannot get enough too spooky content, well why don't you click here for my previous Bleach fact video, which was 5 facts about Kon. And if that's not doing it for you, well why don't you click here for 10 facts about Byakuya Facts. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I was actually supposed to upload the top 10 strongest One Piece characters video next, but unfortunately that video is going to take a lot more time than I originally thought, so I decided to put this video out first instead. So after this video goes up, I'm going to be non-stop working on the top 10 strongest One Piece characters video next. So make sure to get ready for that. And also make sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you haven't already to keep up with all the latest Too Spooky news. But anyways guys, that is the end of the video today, so thank you for watching.
Oh, Sasuke. Mangekyo Sharingan!